안녕하세요. 한국에 계시는 KTC 멤버들 만나서 반갑습니다. 여기는 애틀랜타, 조지아에서 인사드리고요. 첫 번째 웨비너로 이렇게 멤버들과 같이 US 마켓, 베딩, 홈 텍스타일에 대해서 공부하고 쉐어하게 되어서 너무 기쁘고 또 honor로 생각합니다. 인바이트 해주셔서 고맙습니다. 제 이름은 리아 신이고요. 저는 C&H Interiors에서 디자인 디렉터로 일하고 있고요. C&H Interiors는 이곳 애틀랜타에서 시작해서 뉴욕 and few other city에서 저희가 operate하고 디자인 프로젝트를 하고 있습니다. 저희는 건축, remodel, 그리고 all kinds of interior design related things의 space planning, study 에서 product까지 물건들도 만드는 그런 회사로 그렇게 저희가 이곳에서 있습니다. 이렇게 또 한국이랑 좋은 opportunity로 또 KTC와 이렇게 join돼서 여기서 저희가 배우는 이런 information들, design items, develop 하는 것들도 같이 이렇게 한국이랑 이렇게 트라이하고 소개할 수 있어서 너무 기쁘고요. 이게 start로 계속해서 여러분들과 좋은 relationship하고 저희가 또 도와드릴 수 있는 거, 또 우리가 한국에 대해서 많이 배우고 여러분들도 저희를 많이 support 해주셔서 좋은 result가 많이 생기기를 그렇게 바라고 또 이제 또 계속 여러분들 웨비너로 그렇게 visit 하겠습니다. 한 가지는 제가 모든 operation을 여기 비즈니스를 영어로 하다 보니까 아직은 한국말로 웨비너 하는 게 이렇게 comfortable 하지 않아서 제가 이번 웨비너는 영어로 그렇게 소개하려고 하니까 이해해 주시고 또 저도 많이 공부해서 더 좋은 모습으로 한국말 더 많이 할 수 있게 그렇게 노력하겠습니다. 그리고 이 사진들은 저희 쇼룸 사진들이고요. 이곳에서 많은 크리에이티브한 이야기들, 손님과 미팅들, 또 프로덕트 메이킹 하는 모든 그런 일들이 일어나고 저희의 어떤 크리에이티브한 것들을 익스프레스 할 수 있는 그런 좋은 스페이스입니다. 언제 또 미국에 비짓 하시면 저희 쇼룸에 또 오셔서 같이 이렇게 만날 수 있는 시간도 있었으면 너무 좋겠다고 생각합니다. 그러면 웨비너 시작하겠습니다. 미국 친구의 중요성 이해하기. So starting from here, I want to talk about the importance of bedding in interior design in America. One thing that I do know, living in America, I realize many people do really think bedrooms and bedding and things that goes into the, especially master bedroom, it being very, very important. I don't know where the origin exactly had come from, but when we talk to our clients and whatnot, you know, we do talk about kitchen remodel, we do talk about overall architectural details and all the things that what really goes in the house, but somehow bedrooms are so important. Because of that, the beds are really important. Of course, the comfort of the mattress is really important, but what really goes on and what really encompasses the beds, the mattress are also very, very important too. So many people describe the bedroom being their sanctuary, like a place where they consider being oasis, like just not just go in there to sleep, but they believe a lot of the rejuvenation, the recharging station could be really happening in their bedroom. So people do emphasize a lot, and interestingly, when we design to talk about the residential projects, then people are very excited to talk about beddings and instead of buying from the market, there are a lot of times people do buy the fabric and that they even make their own bedding. because they want something very, very special and one of a kind that nobody has. So those are the some of the stuff that we want to make sure that we let you guys know before we talk about all the details. So beddings are very important, and then people do really highly think of their element being that it is really important. So before we get into the details, I do want to talk about the one key point that I have seen is a difference between Korean bedding and American bedding. So as you can see, you see this mat that's like on top of the mattress, the fitted sheets. So that one element that I have to tell you that we don't have. I don't know why. When I heard how it functions and how it's used in Korea, I thought that was really great product and great item, but for some reason we don't use it. We just simply use a fitted sheets, and then we toss them out and wash them very often, and that's how it goes. So, but that is one thing that we can think about if there's an opportunity that we can create this to be made for US market. It might be really good to think about, but no guarantee, but we can definitely consider doing so. So next one is US and UK 침대 size, mattress sizes. I commonly learned the sizes of the mattress in Korea tend to be a lot smaller than the sizes that we have here. I'm not really sure. I don't really remember seeing the mattresses when I was in Korea, so I just realized it was a lot smaller, and the naming was a little bit different too. So I don't know whether you guys call twin, full, queen, king there as well, but these are twins are usually going into kids, full, same as the twin and full. And then there's twin extra large and full extra large, a little bit longer, and queen and kings. Most of times, even though it's a husband and wife, a king size is definitely a size that American people do use in their master bedroom. And thickness is another thing that is really interestingly different, because some people prefer firm. I love firm mattress. And some people really prefer something very soft and very cushy. So people lay another pillow top on top of their mattress, so it becomes really thick. So if you have a box spring at the bottom, if the mattress goes really thicker, the overall bed could be really high. So sometimes people even put a step stool to get on the bed, but the trend is people are getting the height of the overall bed is getting lower and lower. So people use different types of box spring these days. So, but anyway, we want to say that the size for the mattress are different from Korea to here. So I want you guys to check back with this chart when you guys make products, to make sure that your products could be made properly with all the size and measurements. And this is 친구 구성 요소, outlines of the bedding components, how it is consisted and how it is made. This one is the layout that is with bed skirts. So bed skirt is sometimes when we use the mattress that goes on some type of metal frame that we do want to cover. So we do have decorative bed skirt that we cover around the mattress, the frame. But lately, we do use a lot of bed frames that it really doesn't require any type of the frame underneath, since it already comes with all the structures to be there. So the bed skirts aren't really used commonly these days. But other than the bed skirts, as you can see, there's a lot goes on. I'm not going to really get into all the names here, but there's bed skirts, fitted sheets, blankets, and different types of mattress topper can be on it. More for the states that are with cold seasons being longer. So, you know, you could expect a lot of things can go in between the fitted sheets and the blankets or the comforters or the duvets. And then on top of that, there are all different types of pillow shims, accent pillows, and runners and different throws. So it can go on and on and on. So, but there's no rules. It is really the client's preference, how they would want the bedding to look like. Some people want very put together, all looking very formal. Sometimes people want very simplified, just few pillows and just simple comforter. That's about it. So it really depends on who you work with, what they're looking for. That could bring a different types of ensembles. This example is the bed frame that you know, requires no bed skirt because there's no place that you can put the bed skirt around. So you just start with fitted sheet, flat sheet, and then you kind of stack up all these different components. So please come back and check this, and then maybe find something that you guys can focus to make the product using your specialty. So please use this chart. And next topic is 친구 구성 요소 세부 사항. So we're going to talk about the details, and we will see how we will do the bedding ensemble and the components to be created. So you buy the mattress, and that is all different thickness, some low, some high. But on top of it, commonly we do protect the mattress with mattress cover. The purpose is to protect the mattress from getting all the sweats and all those soils and different type of dirts, the things that it will dirty the mattress to go bad. So mattress cover is there to just fully cover all around. And sometimes it can come with like a fitted sheet where it's an elastic band at the bottom, or some that you solidly zip all the four corners around. But regardless of the how it's made, the mattress cover is there to lay as a first foundation on top of the mattress. Can also bring a little bit of comfort, but at the same time, in US, we're not looking for any designers or colors for the mattress. It could be very simple, white should be, and then cotton is definitely a fiber that it is used to be made for mattress covers. After that, fitted sheets usually comes as a set, fitted sheets, flat sheets, and the pillowcases are sometimes in the packages. And the different size of sizes can come, like queen, full, twins. But in the set, fitted sheet, flat sheets, and two pillow sets are commonly are placed inside of this set. But anyway, so these are the chart. It goes mattress to mattress cover, fitted sheet. Flat sheet is something that it is separating from the fitted sheet, and the comforter or the duvet. And then that is element that is touching the skin. So people are looking for something very soft, very like soft. And then there's some silky materials, which is Egyptian cotton, that could be mixed in to bring the luxury in terms of the material that you can expect in these sheet sets. And then on top of that, it goes sleeping pillows, decorative pillows, and throws and runners. They can go on and on and on, what really goes on the bed. And these are all the different sizes, and then different mixture of different types of accent pillows that you can expect on the bed. And on top of that, you know, there are many different size chart that you might want to come back and look for. Your shims are usually way in the back, pretty tall, 26 by 26 inches, and king shims and lumbers and bolsters. So there's so many to learn. So please check back with this chart and when you guys create your bedding ensemble. And this is the bedding sizes and charts. So, but this is not, this can change. It depends on, like I said, some mattress is a lot thicker than others. So some beddings are made a little bit larger, some are a little bit smaller. And when you do the custom bedding, people do measure the mattress and how far the client wants to have the bedding to drop. You know, do you want to cover entire of your mattresses? How do you want it? So this chart could change up and down, but this is pretty standard. So if you guys use this chart, then I don't think it will go really wrong. But make sure that you look into your demographic, what areas and what markets that you guys want to focus, and then start making your products. This is because it can change some of the informations that you see here. Okay, so we're gonna quickly talk about the trends of the bedding in US, coming from all the way from traditional to very modern, very clean look, or very ornate and very elaborate kind of style. So we will just have fun and looking through some examples. So this is traditional. As you can see, it's very formal. And of course, a lot of homes in the suburb that has rather large size of home could expect this type of bedding. A lot goes on details, and some are florals and Italian damask patterns are very popular in traditional. And sometimes we could have plaid and another types of damask, a little bit stylized florals here. But definitely you can kind of see a little bit of formality in this. And this is a transitional, which is in between modern and traditional. There's something that connects between the two. So this is one example of transitional, and another one. This could be going into casual or the modern, but also could be in the traditional bedding as well. This is another style, which is a modern. Modern is when people are looking for something that's a little bit fresh, something that's not so traditional, but they want a well mix of their patterns and colors, and have some different look and feel that they are looking for modern type of bedding. As you can see, there's geometric patterns, and oftentimes a fur accents could be introduced in the modern style. And then contemporary is another element that it is in the modern style, but people are looking for something very minimal, clean, no fuss, just minimal as it can possible, but very bold, sometimes masculine. And so this is one example of it. So they go very monochromatic and just mixture of different texture. And then oftentimes, sometimes we see the glitz and like shiny materials could be introduced in this type of style. Another style is called eclectic, where people don't really want to follow the rules. They want to kind of do their own, something that really well define their characteristics and their personality. They just mix this and that. So there's no a set that you can see. So people just bring a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then create something that is very unique. So those are called eclectic. And this could be qualified in modern bedding because of the shape, geometrics, and stripes and whatnot. But because this bedding had used a lot of different things, I put it under the eclectic. So cottage is another style, but interestingly, this cottage styles are very popular because the style called Bohemian Scandinavians, that minimal look with very clean, breezy, very airy types of design schemes are very popular right now, more in the homes they're newly built and things like that. So these are the style that has been very popular: clean, tone on tone, monochromatics, a lot of beiges, a lot of browns, and a lot of the buff tones and whites, and good textures, no fuss, no all different types of patterns. It's just like cleanly altered. So that is cottage. The next one is a town and country. This is well mixture of traditional elements, trellis design, florals, and faux bois, all different all different types of styles are well mixed, and then create a style called town and country. Another town and country that has, this could be kind of going into traditional, but you can see there's some boldness that town and country sometimes can introduce that it is not in traditional. Beach style is another one. It's pretty popular, very blue, color of blue driven, a lot of blues, mixtures of different shapes, shades of blue that you can see. And even though their homes not really by the water, not by the beach, but this type of designs can bring tranquility. So people really like to have beachy water concept of the colors and design senses in their bedrooms. So we just talked about different components and the differences between the mattress sizes from US to Korea and all good things. So now we're gonna talk about how you guys can really focus, really studying what you can do and start preparing the products that you can bring to United States and start exporting. So preparations and launching in US. We highly recommend you guys to really start looking into different types of online or some type of editorial materials like magazines and things that you can find online or through different types of the publications you can find to study US market, that it is so important. I do know a lot of citizens and folks in Korea, they tend to go for a little bit simpler, little bit easy to approach type of concept of bedding. But when it comes to US, there's endless of opportunity that you guys can create. Just using what you can really bring that you know the best, just to make something very unique that US doesn't really offer yet. So we really want you to study market carefully, do the benchmarking, but design is so important. And rather modifying someone else's design, we really want you to find something that is just you, and using the different techniques and different types of stitching details and all of it to really make something they're quite different from other products that they're already being introduced. So please study, please look into it, and then start developing something. And mistake is okay. It's just like keep developing and do a prototyping, samples, and maybe explore all different type of design ideas. So please stay on that. And then I'm sure one day you guys will find a great opportunity to come here and do really well. But another suggestion is hire interior design company, like us, ourselves, or any other consultants in US who really knows the industry and really know how to really operate to be your consultant. And maybe that will be something that you guys want to consider. Hire a design market consultant in America to really partner together to really have the ways to be just bringing your things and studying the branding and all the things together. So please consider that. So if you guys have any questions or any curiosity about how to really make it happen, just contact us through KTC, and we will definitely create a time to interview each others and just see what we can do from there. So thank you. So next study is what to really understand when it comes to US market buyers. So how to really approach them, do handshakes and really going in and start selling. So you guys need to really understand the buyer's point of view. So qualities and features that designers and buyers look for. So the markets that we go as a trade, as a designers, the markets aren't really for consumers. It's only for the trade members. So that is a market like High Points, which will be happening next month. But those are the types of markets that we all come together as a buyer standpoint and the vendor standpoint and come and meet with the products and with different introductions to really exchange the business. So when buyers do come, the designers do come to the market, they look for something very unique and different. And the designs is very important. Quality, of course, that you can never skip it. So you need to merchandise it really well when you do the display, strong branding, something very catchy, and new concepts and something that they haven't seen. They're, of course, very drawn to see those things. And up to trends, you guys really need to know what really is going on in US in terms of the patterns and designs and colors, what really is capturing the buyer's minds. Versatility and range of colors and all the options. And these are so important because you guys need to really know how to sell your product in the right setting. So refine and unique details. Stitching detail could be another thing that you guys might want to focus and develop something very unique. But one thing that we really want to stress here is you need to really have a presence in US. Either you have a distribution setup in US. So from buyers' point of it, like if they come and meet your product, see your product, if they just don't even know how to really approach where to buy, where it's shipping from, people tend to get very fearful. So please look into the opportunity. You guys can set up a distribution part in US and learn about the shipping time, all the logistics, how to ship your things, how to export properly, and all those harmonized code and all of it. Please do the study before you guys will come. And of course, social media, customer service, quality, and base fabrics and everything. It all goes into the factors, what really makes good product to not so good products. So please check back all these key points when you guys make your prototypes. So we're going to talk about 강점과 전문성 분석, so self-analysis. We want you guys to really look back and go back to your foundations and your strength and specialty and see what you guys can make to bring. So instead of just sending what you guys are used to making, it's just like used to make, just make something that it is really for US. If you're mill, producing all different types of fabrics, maybe just make something that it is really best for the bedding. And maybe from there, just learning about different techniques, how to put things together. Maybe you guys can even work as a group. One is really good with fabric, the other is really good with making different designs, and you guys can even collaborate and do some as a group project and launching something very unique instead of just coming. We highly recommend you guys really study really well on all these. One other reason is there are a lot of people who still do not really know much about Korea. Interestingly, I know BTS and K-pop is really here, but still that could be small percent of American citizens, and most of them sometimes even get mixed with Japanese to Korean to Chinese. So we want Korea to be recognized as very stylish and very well put together a country in terms of the cultural standpoint, all the way to bringing your goods and your materials to be the top of top. So please consider studying well, exchange all those ideas, and reach out to us, and we definitely will give you some input. We can probably help you guys with making a program to make the branding and make all the prototypes to be in the best condition and even bring over to US as well. So, but these are 3 points that I want to point out: price point, design, feature, and function. Price point, you guys need to really understand well whether you are going to hit promotional or moderate price or high end. So it all depends on where you want to hit. Still, the price point factor is really important. So just think about where you want to go, what demographics do you guys want to go after, and what market do you guys want to serve, and then make your price point very competitive. Economical as of yet, the quality definitely stands out from others. And then design, and no modification, just do something very unique. And one thing about US, we're always looking for something very new, but you know, there's so many different designs are out there, but still, if you're really focusing on finding something that we don't have yet, of course, that's going to really hit the market. So really study well into that. And features and functions and easy cares, and US folks love those certified items, like it could be eco-friendly, that has very like earth-friendly type of products, and that it is away from all the chemicals and everything. So all the key points that you guys can kind of bring, different type of specialty and things that you can engineer to be, you know, be made as a unique product. So please look into those key points, price point, design, and features and functions all together, and start making great samples to bring to US. And we put together a few comments from us, do's from don'ts and don'ts from do's. 해야 할 것, 해야지, 하지 말 것들. So these are some of the do's and don'ts. So do's are, like we said, study well and benchmarking, all of that, but please use good quality materials, because we love good quality cotton and other materials. There are mixed with good bamboo type of material, which is really popular here, and even polyester mix type of cotton. It depends on where it's used. I guess it could be okay to do, but anything that it is touching our skin, people do prefer cottons. So focusing on that, maybe developing something that is very good, and focusing on good ground materials that define uniqueness of your products. Make your bedding to be lightweight, which is really important. Lightweight, people love. Just, we don't want a heavy beddings anymore. Something very lightweight, something that it is easy to move around, maneuver, you know, make the bed and everything. So that is very important thing. And protect your design before you bring in. So have a copyright, stand very firm. So do those, and please build your website in English and make sure that you test it from US side. So those are very important. So as a buyer standpoint, if I find your product at the market, but if I cannot look you up on the internet, I am going to probably hesitant from buying. So make sure that you guys build the website, that it is all in English and well operated, and then have probably server that it is in US as well. So, and also ongoing sample process is really important. So keep developing new collections every seasons, and prepare to come to the new market with the brand new look that it is in the trends at the time. And don'ts are interesting one fact that I want to say. In US, the concept of cute, 아기자기한 것들, somehow it really doesn't translate really well here in America. I don't know why, but you know, we typically look for very straightforward, you know, whether that's traditional, modern, transitional, or eclectic, we want to be very defined. So things are very cluttered, you know, in between this, that doesn't really go. So cute elements are not really well received here. Unless you really, another thing is unless you guys really know how to modify the floral patterns, I will highly recommend don't touch country floral designs. Maybe you guys can probably focusing on geometric, something that's a little bit more clean, that might be a little bit easier to approach. And sometimes we see like t-shirt design and things from Korea that has a lot of English words on it. So please don't use that on the bedding design because those are not really commonly used here, unless it's a catchy word that it is really popular in that time frame. We sometimes see hello or hi, you know, on a pillow or something, but in terms of bedding and actual print design, the words are not introduced. So another thing is chevron shape. I'm not sure if you guys really know chevron, like a more like a V shape. I had swept the entire nation for a really long time. So that pattern's gone. So if you are seeing some of the editorial with that pattern, we just want to let you know that you don't want to follow that because it's been pretty much done. So that to us is already kind of old fashioned. So we want you to focusing on finding something very unique. Okay, so these are the don'ts and do's, and then these are the major import countries that there are here in America that's been doing the business for decades and such a long time. France is #1 country that we associate with luxurious design cotton and applique beddings, and Italians, of course, they make beautiful silky linens and the beddings and sheet sets. Egypt is known for Egyptian cotton, but they don't really bring a lot of beddings. They usually sell a lot of cotton materials. And Turkey is another country that's really rising up. They're doing more volume-driven type of bedding, but they're not really looking for the massive, the audience. They're kind of focusing on very specific types of the markets here. So Belgium's known for linen. People love Belgian linens. Portugal's known for linen as well, but they make different tabletops and they're more in the kitchenwares rather than bedding. India is the entry point. So a lot of things are coming from India in the market. So they're rather well price point type of product rather than looking for luxurious kind of product is like France and Italians focusing. So so just you guys need to really know where to come, how to approach, and what markets to really hit first, because Chinese companies are usually coming in with commodity, very entry level, and designs are sometimes copied from others. So they have a lot of look alike. So a lot of American buyers, we don't really highly recommend highly seeing Chinese products here. So, but they are here, and then they're really launching in more as rather a little bit cheaper, and designs are rather copied and then modified from other designs. But these are some of the countries that you guys might want to remember who are doing really well in US. Blinds are, it wasn't really the major topic for this webinar, but we wanted to kind of briefly talk about blinds because before we talk about curtain, blinds are used really well in US homes, where from faux wood blinds to the shades, roller shades and fabric related shades. But one thing we want to let you know is it depends on where they are, which state they're in. the sizes of windows are so different from one way to all the way. So it could be very small, very big, and even in one house, there are very various sizes that could be found on windows. So it's almost like really hard to find how to really make the benchmarking and the product study for blinds alone from Korea to US. But if you guys really have interest and if you want to really venture into US market, we can probably talk continually to develop something that it is very unique and that could be commonly used in here, that it could be commodity driven, but you know, one thing is a lot of times when we do the shades making, we do a lot of custom because the window sizes are so different. So, but anyway, I do know for this upcoming high points, you guys are bringing some of your materials and some of your introductory items. So we're still looking forward to see those. And from there, I want all of you guys to succeed and find something very unique that you guys can do to really bring your business into America and really make that to be the best of it. So we're here to help you, and hopefully we can meet back soon and with another topic. 여기까지 우리 다 공부한 거 쉐어했고요. 다음에도 또 좋은 토픽으로 또 좋은 인포메이션으로 그렇게 인트로듀스하고 만나겠습니다. 여기까지 리아 신 from CNH Interiors Atlanta, Georgia에서 웨비나 했습니다. 감사합니다.